Hey everybody's been a while. Been a long while. Things have been crazy. I'm still looking for a car. Let me back up a minute. How's everybody doing? Hope y'all are doing well. Like I said, it's been crazy. I got my check, went to mobile deposit it, was in the sunshine. They couldn't read it, so I had to send it in. Of course, I'd written on the front of it that I had deposited it by mobile, so I don't know if that's going to come back, so that may come back. If it does, then I'm going to call AAA and we're going to direct deposit it. If I had known that was an option, I would have done that in the first place. But, hey, you live and learn. So, we have today, we'll get back into that in a little bit. We have today a little bit of an unboxing. It's a little bitty box, but it comes to us from Butterfly Effect Wares, which some of you may know are pens. I couldn't resist. Everybody's been talking about them. I wanted one, and they happen to have one on their Etsy, so I ordered one. And I'm trying to do this without showing my address, which I don't really care if you see my address, because, hey, if you want to send me stuff, I don't care. It would be cool. We would have more unboxings on the channel. Wouldn't that be cool? And I opened it. I thought I undid the tape, but did I really undo the tape? Apparently not. Not all of it. Yeah, I'm not all here. My brain has been fried in the sun looking at cars. You know, I find stuff I like, can't really afford, or if I can afford it, there's issues with it. You know, I found a Jeep I like. I thought it was okay. I got in it to test drive it. The airbag light comes on. The engine light is on. I'm like, no, I don't think so. It was like shortest test drive in history. So yeah, he's supposed to be calling me on that. And then, what else? There was a Kia Sorento that he's been supposed to be getting ready for me for a couple weeks now. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I'm just not smart enough to get into this box. Who knows? Maybe I'm trying to do it. I'm trying to do it wrong. It opens this way. Okay, so we have Butterfly Effect Wares. Hey, looky there. I got it open. Isn't that amazing? That's my receipt. And I thought I got a 4-placer with it, but I don't know if I did or not. Maybe not. I don't remember. So, we got in here, hello and welcome. We're a husband and wife team that work together to create, yep. That's their little deets, in case anybody wants to see it. Got a forever tip on at least one end. I got some butterfly stickers for my desk. Isn't that cute? And a little pumpkin guy for Halloween, which is coming up. Trying to dig out all the stuff. There's a Laffy Taffy in here. I don't think I have ever had Laffy Taffy. Is that weird that I've never had Laffy Taffy? It's Laffy Taffy Sour Apple. I don't know. Jokes on every wrapper. Yep, never had Laffy Taffy. Okay, we'll set that aside for later. I don't know why I thought there was something else besides the tissue paper. There is. There's a business card. Okay, box is empty. Eat that off to the side. Tissue paper. Put that off to the side. There's their business card. Oh, cool, he's a veteran. Yay, thank you for your service. My dad was military, so definitely appreciate that. Yeah, he did 2.5 years in the Marines and 20-some years in the Air Force. So yeah, here's their Etsy and their email and their Instagram, if you want to pause on that. So, and then there's their logo. Okay, just got a regular multi-placer on the end. And this is the pen that I got. Isn't that pretty? I liked it because it's purple and blue and it has glitter, and I like the glitter. And I got a forever tip on this end, and I have a stainless steel multi-placer for this end. So there's but it's got a thin 4-placer. Man, did we find out that those things go down fast. Talbert's mom had, really fast on those. I finally got rid of one of them, but yeah. I have one of these that can go in here and actually fits better. So, but this will probably, this was from Poshy Pens that I got a while back, and I still like this one. This is my Dragon Fire pen with the diamonds in it. So, yeah. I still love that pen. So, anyway, here we go with this. I love this pen. It's so pretty. So, that's from Butterfly Effects. Butterfly Effect Wears. Came in a nice little velvet pouch. And so there's that. Let me load it up so I can do a little bit of whip and chat. But yeah, anybody have any ideas on good used cars that I should look at? I've been told that a Honda CR-V is a really good car. I need something that I'm leaning towards an SUV. I know I'm only one person with a dog, but I need something that's big enough for my dog. So, yeah, something that's big enough for the dog and can, I know she can co-pilot anything, but, I kind of need something that's big enough for her and can do Walmart hauls for me and my sisters, because sometimes that's a bunch. Anyway, but I'm told Honda CR-V is a good one. Okay, I did go for a test drive in a Prius. I did not drive it personally. And it looked like a pretty good car until I looked up how much it costs to replace the battery. And, the guy's like, oh, the battery never needs to be changed. And I'm looking online and it says, it needs to be changed every 100,000 to 150,000 miles. And this has got 190-some thousand miles on it, which is high for me. That's kind of on my I'm not sure mileage. And I know that they can run over 300,000 miles. I've been told that by Talbert's mom, whose mom had one that was over 300,000 miles. And I understand that. And yeah, that's great. But if the battery does fail, and the guy that was selling it, he's like, oh, it's just like, any other car. If the engine fails, it's $1,500. And I'm like, yeah, that's $1,500 I don't have. So, you can take care of an engine and make sure it does not fail. Batteries fail. You can take care of your engine and the battery still fail. $150 for a battery is a whole lot different than $1,500 for a battery. So, a hybrid sounds really great. You get really great gas mileage. But, yeah, having a battery fail and then having to pay for a battery and then pay to have it installed is a little bit much. So, yeah, not really up on that idea at this point. So, there's that. So, leaning towards, something like I'd really like to have a Jeep. That's just me. I've always wanted a Jeep. But I'm leaning towards something like a Honda CR-V or a Toyota. Something along that line in a Honda or a Toyota, possibly a Kia. Something that's going to get good gas mileage, but last a good long time. So, anyway, what else has been going on besides the great hunt for a car? I'm changing out my glasses. Yes, I have prescription glasses. This is an old prescription. This is new prescription. There's not much difference in them except for this bifocal has an actual stronger bifocal than this one. These are new. These are not. I'm not sure why he took the prescription out of these bifocals, which didn't make sense. Why have bifocals if at least I think the left one doesn't have any strength in it? I'm not sure of that one. But he said I didn't need it. I'm like, okay, whatever. He's the doctor. And these are readers that I just put on. So, anyway, I'm going to get a color. I'm working on my mystery diamond painting that Yvonne sent me. She's one of our bunnies in the hutch. Pretty sure it has horses in it because I've uncovered one horse. The other horse is under here. You can only see their backs so far. And 2 cardinals. And I'm calling them Mom and Dad. Mom and Dad. Whichever. Because cardinals, they say that if you see a cardinal, it's somebody from heaven looking out for you. So, Mom and Dad. Oh, sorry, earthquake. Stay. So, I've got 6 sections left on this side, and then I can flip it, and then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think 10 sections on that side. And then I'll be done, and I can start something new. But I'm anxious to see how this looks. I'm excited to see how this looks, because I love my horses. Yes, I do. And then I can get it framed and hang it in my room. Maybe. I don't know where I'll hang it. Maybe in here someplace. But I don't know where, because there's one wall I can hang it on that doesn't have anything on it. I had to get a drink. Has anybody tried the new Coke Zero? If not, just in case you go looking, it looks like this instead of what the old ones looked like, which I can't remember what the old ones looked like, but I know they didn't look like this. The Black Label is what they looked like. This really does taste better. The first sip is, you're kind of like, Diet Coke, maybe? Kind of sort of Diet Coke mixed with Coke Zero. And then after that, it's like, tastes like Coke. It really does taste better. So, just laying that out there for you. It really is better. Okay, now my decision is, do I work on this half of the section since I've got so much of this half done, or do I finish this half and then start to this half? Decisions. Because normally what I do is I work the bottom row and then keep going like that. So I guess I'll keep doing that. But some of those are covered, so we have to go up a row. We're doing that one, which is 20. Okay, my storage system. This is actually Harbor Freight. I don't know if y'all have heard about how you can take your Harbor Freights. You can go in and get a big box that's similar to the little box that you get with the 24 boxes inside the 25 box set. It's the smallish box with 24 of these little boxes. So you get a big box, but it doesn't come with any of the little boxes. But you can get a bigger box, and it will hold, I think, 54 of the little boxes. So when you're doing the great big projects, like this one has 38 colors in it. So this way I can put them all in one thing, which I know I've got, my Elizabeth Ward will hold 38 plus, but they're all full of other projects because I've got several things kitted up and a couple of things in progress. So anyway, this actually is really cool for your big projects. So, and the lid comes off so that you don't have it flopping in the back or it's in the way. You can take the lid off and I put it underneath so it will slide around a little bit. Not that it won't slide around anyway. Earthquake, sorry. It keeps getting stuck on the tape under there though. So anyway, that's what that is. That's my storage system for today, or for this project. So yeah, that's that. What else do I need to tell you? Told you that this is brought to you by Yvonne. It's an Ever Moment canvas. I don't know how big it is because it doesn't say anywhere on it, and I have not measured it because it's a mystery painting. I guess that's why they don't put anything on it size-wise. Fine by me. I'm cool with that. But anyway, that, and I'm now using my Butterfly Effect Wears pen. Gonna give it a test drive. And okay, so that's that. I'm gonna go back to this. And we're gonna try not for any more earthquakes around here. Yes, I live in Missouri, but you know, we do have a fault that runs through, I believe, the boot heel, which is southeast of here. And they do have earthquakes every once in a while, and sometimes they do reach up here, but it's been a long time since I've felt an earthquake. Had a lot of them in Japan, a lot of them. And the funny thing is Mom and Dad would get us underneath the tables, so we were safe. And then they would stand and hold the clock on the wall. We had 2 clocks that my mother loved. And her and Daddy would hold them on the wall while the earthquake was going on. My adult self, looking back, is like, why not take them off the wall, set them someplace safe, and get under the table with us kids? That would make sense to me. But as a kid, I didn't think that. So, yeah. I don't know. That was just... I don't get it. But, anyway, that was... It didn't make any sense now that I'm a grown-up for them to hold the clocks on the wall. Because, okay, let's make the children orphans, because the clocks needed to be held on the walls. Yeah, don't get it, but okay. So, yeah, still not quite used to using a multi-placer. It is kind of a new... I could never get the corner one on. You know? And those all slid, so they're not even in the right position for where I want them. And then they didn't go on the board like I wanted them to, so I gotta move them anyway. Yeah. So, yeah, that was my story about earthquakes in Japan. But we had a lot of them, and some of them they could predict. They knew when they were coming, so... Or they thought they knew when they were coming. Sorry, another earthquake. But yeah, there were times that we were underneath the table waiting for the earthquake, and it just never came. But we also had, I remember having, drills for atom bombs, where you had to get under your desk. I don't think that would have saved many people. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it would have, though. Not from my perspective. But who knows? Maybe it would. I don't know. So, yep. And, well, earthquakes we would hide under our desk. I think the bombs, we were supposed to go out in the hall. Kind of like with tornadoes, you had to go out in the hall. So, but yeah, we had more drills on that than we actually had to go out in the hall for a tornado when I was growing up. Which was funny. At least I thought it was funny. I don't remember actually having... Yeah, there weren't any tornadoes that I remember when I was growing up. Now, when we moved away, year after we moved away, a tornado took the north end off our barn. Thought that was kind of interesting. And let's see what else. Oh, sorry guys. I'm gonna make you seasick one of these days. There was there's been a couple of times right after I moved out of a place, a tornado came. There was a place in Kansas City. Right after I moved out, a tornado went down that street. Didn't take anything, didn't hurt the building or anything, but tornado went down that street in Kansas City, Kansas. And there was another one someplace. I don't remember where. So I like to pretend I'm tornado proof. Oh, they decided I have sleep apnea, so I now have a CPAP machine. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. I really do. It's right now I have the mask that just goes on my nose, and I don't get very good sleep. And I wake up and I feel like my nose is just being smushed. So I'm supposed to go Monday to get the jet fighter mask. That'll be all sorts of fun. So I figure for Halloween, I'm going to go as a jet fighter Peg Bundy combination. That's my joke, because right now I have on leopard print shorts. You can't see them because I have a tunic on that covers them, but you know. They came in a 2-pack that I got at Walmart, and I needed some new shorts, so this is what I wound up with. I bought, I think, 3 of the 2-packs. And this is one of the packs that I got. So, yeah. If you wonder what I'm doing, I'm looking for the singles that I can do before I start doing the multiplacers. I'm weird like that. I try to do the singles first. But I know I'm not going to find them all. I just saw one a minute ago, though. Where did I see it? I know I saw a single somewhere. Anyway, I'll have to pick them up after a bit. Y'all know an easier way to pick up, sorry, for the multi-placing? Is there an easier way? I was doing okay with my 4-placer. Kind of, sort of. My plastic one. But now I have a metal one, a stainless steel one. And I feel like I'm not doing so well with it. And that does not look like they're in the right place. You scooch over. Oh, this is a mess. Sorry, Yvonne, I'm making a mess of this right now. Where are my tweezers? Sorry. I guess I need to move where that bar is on that. Oh, and those of you with tweezers, be really careful because it's really, really easy to bend the tips on them. I don't know if you can see this or not, but this one has a really funky bend to it at the tip. You probably can't see that. I don't know if you can see it with Can you see it? It has this really weird funky bend on the end. So it's best to get a better pair when you're doing these kind of things. It's not like I don't have a gazillion pairs of tweezers. Anybody see where that one went? Me neither. Me neither. I'll just go get another one. Anybody know anybody that does these with tweezers? I've heard somebody that does the whole thing with tweezers. I've done little bits with tweezers till my hand gets tired. It's actually kind of calming, believe it or not. But then your hand gets tired and it's like, no, don't think so. So yeah. So, okay, cars. We've talked about cars. We've talked about, we did our unboxing. We've done the multi-placer that I'm not very good at, obviously. And I find that in my multi-placer, it's best to use wax, not, for me, personally. I use the pink wax that we get from Diamond Art Club in my multi-placer. It's just seems to be easier and it works better. If anybody else has some suggestions on what works well for them, and I would be willing to try it, I can do that. I use glue dots in my single placer. I find that at first I use 2 and I get it kind of dirty so it doesn't pull out as you're doing it. And when that gets to where it's not very sticky and it, you're having trouble picking things up, I will add a 3rd, but only when that one gets to the point where I'm getting frustrated trying to pick up a drill 5 or 6 times. And then once that one gets to that point, I change them out and go back to 2 fresh ones, and then yeah, so that's what I do. What else was I going to tell you? I can't really remember, and this is about 30 minutes long, a little over. So I'm going to leave you off here, get this uploaded, and hopefully not go so long between videos. I did have somebody reach out to me, a website called One Day Saving, not savings, but One Day Saving, all one word, .com, and asked me if I wanted to do a review of some of their products. So I have accepted that and looked around and found a painting that I would like to try. So I'm waiting to hear back from them. And so that's exciting because I've not had anybody actually reach out to me about that before. So I'm moving up in the world, maybe. And that's the news from this little rabbit hutch anyway. Let me know how y'all are doing, and if you've got any suggestions on cars or what you use in your multi-placer or anything like that, yeah, give me a shout out. So I will talk at y'all later and try to keep you updated on how the car thing goes. So you guys keep on keeping on. I love y'all. We'll see you in the next one. Bye, everybody's.